Hello, guys of United Rock Nations. We are an amazing company with Martin of Soen. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Very well. Here in France, of course, to talk about this new album, Memorial. This one is the sixth album of the band. How is your feeling about this new album?
Uh, it's very strong. I think we're very confident. We think it's a very good album, and it also adds something new to the band. There's new sounds there. A bit more aggressive, and I don't know. We're really happy with it.
As you said before, there's a new sound. My first impression when I hear the songs is that everything is more heavy. It's more heavier than the previous one. I don't know if it's the production that is more raw than usual. What do you think about that?
I think it's an angrier album. I think it's I don't know. It's just fucked up times, and a lot of shit happened during the writing of the record and the recording of the record that actually just naturally made it, come out angrier and more aggressive, I think.
So that's the reason why it's more aggressive than the other albums, the other songs, the
Yeah, of
previous
course.
one.
I mean, for us, we're the kind of band. We don't have any plans when we start writing a song. We're not chasing any hit songs, commercial success. We just write really the music that we feel that needs to be written at that moment, and you get inspired about what's going on around you, and things are a bit tough right now.
What kind of things?
Well, I mean, just the world, man. I mean, I think just the war
In
in the
Ukraine?
Ukraine. Yeah, and for us having a Ukrainian bass player, we kind of felt it really, really close. And then after that, you had the revolution, or the trying for a revolution that is happening in Iran when this young girl got beaten to death just because she was refusing to use the hijab, and all of that, get into lyrics, and when you have those kind of lyrics, you need to step it up. You need to back it up with music that is intense enough to carry those words.
Absolutely. So tell us more about the writing process of the songs. As usual, you bring the main ideas. I know that, but is that the same for this new album?
Yeah, that's the way we work. I write, let's say, the the riffs, melodies, and stuff, and when I have a mountain of music, Joel comes by to my place, and we start going through everything and kind of saving whatever we think it's up to standards, and just start from there building songs, and then Lars comes in and helps us with all the structuring of the song, and Cody gets into that, and then Slati, it's I start, but then everyone gets to to put their own touch in the album. And
but you're not create the songs together, rehearsal in the same place. You write all the songs and then you send the sound of for the musicians.
Yeah, I mean, we meet at my house, where I have a studio, let's say.
You have a recording studio on your own house?
Kind of enough to record.
Yes.
And then when I have ideas, Joel comes by, and he also has a studio, and we start playing around with the vocals. And when you have the vocals kind of pave the way to know if a song is good enough or not. And then Lars has been involved a lot into the making of these albums. So every time I'm writing something, coded too because it was staying at my house for a while.
Ah, okay.
So I don't get somewhere when I feel I'm just I have a song but I don't know how to bring it to life or whatever. These guys usually think outside of the box and help us, bring those songs to you know to what they actually turn out in the album.
Mm. Do you write all the time, or do you have a dedicated time to write?
I write all the time, but there's different kinds of writing. So I write more intensively. For example, I set certain periods of time when I'm gonna focus on writing for the album. Normally I'm writing but I'm not really thinking about any album. I'm just writing music, whatever it is. It can be metal, it can be soft stuff, prog, whatever. I'm just playing around, kind of experimenting. And many times from that experimenting, there's ideas that later end up in the album.
Yeah, the songs, absolutely. We know just before you talk about the period, it's not a good period with the war and the situation in Iran. So the lyrics are important also. Tell us more about the main topics you talk about on the new songs of the new album.
Well, in this album, there's a lot of war that got into it from a psychological level. There's 3 songs that are related under the theme of war, and it's just different ways of seeing the war. So one of them is about, let's say, a soldier coming back from a conflict and having PTSD and all of the trauma that being in a conflict like that can give you. Then the other song is from the viewed from the parents' side that send their child to this war, being the soldier. And there's a third party, which is whoever is being invaded by this soldier and how they see this person. So those 3 songs are a bit about yeah, very, I don't know, very inspired, but whatever, everything that is going on at the time. But then it's always we try to, we kind of just talk about the things that we feel need to be talked about, and
You can talk about love, about happiness, about beautiful things.
of course we do that too. We talk. We don't have any agendas, any plans, or any image that we need to keep. I don't think people expect anything from us besides just our total honesty, to be honest.
Oh yes, but the previous album, Imperial, works very well.
It
So
did,
so
yeah.
so people attend probably some things about the band.
I guess
They
so,
they
but I don't
they
think.
expected something. They expected messages, music.
But there's things. If you buy a Sabaton album,
Yes,
you expect 10 songs about war, but
yes.
different. If you buy a Dark Funeral album, you expect 10 songs about Satan, different. Yeah, but if you buy our album, I don't think you're expecting anything. It's just whatever we're writing about on that day.
Absolutely. So the artwork cover of the previous albums, Lotus and Imperial, are darker, and so on with Memorial. Is that the trademark of the band to recall to release uh, artwork cover dark black?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's part of how we want to express ourselves artistically. Always been all of us. We always been interested in that part. When you come from metal, or if you come from the prog that we like, from Pink Floyd and stuff, it's not really. I don't know. I always tend to feel that happiness is very much appreciated, but it's too easy of a feeling. So if you're offering happiness with your music only, you're not gonna get deep. Uh, I like personally music that is complicated or dark enough or sad enough for me, but still, calls me and to go in there and to listen to those 10 songs and to come out stronger. I prefer that than putting an album that is gonna make me happy for 10 songs and make me, dance a little and then the day continue. That doesn't really give me much.
Absolutely. So that's what is the meaning of the new artwork cover?
Well, the main idea is of the album is there is a celebration about a world that we had. So this is kind of seen a few more years from now. I don't know how many, but if kind of representing that if we continue, stäng dörren, jag håller på en intervjuvideo. Stäng dörren nu och gå. So if we continue to treat the world and society as we're doing now, then the world will be dead. And this is the world's memorial seen from the future. It's pretty fucking dark when I think about it.
We have a new companion here. What is his name?
It's a girl, but her name is Singo. She's a Portuguese water dog.
Oh, welcome.
Very nice. Yeah.
Welcome on the other. So I want to talk about two songs of the album that I love a lot. I love a lot the song called Hollowed. There's a Pink Floyd touch on it. The alternation between the female singing and the one of Joel singing is beautiful. The guitar solo is amazing. For me, it's a really masterpiece, this song. Tell us more about that song.
It's a song, one of the first songs that were written for this album, but it felt all the time that we couldn't reach this. Like the song was better than we could do it. We just kept on trying and trying to make it better and better, and we felt at the end that okay, for this song to reach its full potential, we need to do it as a duet because the lyrics were calling for it. So through our agent that works with Elisa,
who is Elisa?
An Italian singer, amazing singer. And well, she tried. She recorded some vocals, and it was just, amazing.
Absolutely. The other song also I love a lot is Vitals. It's the last song of the album. It's a beautiful song, soft, slow. Tell us more about also that song.
That song is mostly Lars' song, and it's a very different song for us, right? It's a extremely calm and very dark song, and I think it's a great ending for the record, and also a song that we're looking forward to play when we do our Atlantis shows, which are a bit more acoustic and chill.
Oh, okay. So you will play those songs live on the new shows or not?
We don't know yet. We have to get together and play the whole album and see what feels best.
In October, you will be in France for 2 gigs, and also in August in the festival. But in October, you will be in Paris also for 1 gig. What can we expect from those new shows?
I mean, it's for us the main thing is just to play our songs. It's about the music and connecting with people and sharing all these emotions. That's what music is all about. We will try, of course, to bring the best light show possible, the best sound possible. And the bigger the band gets, the more budget we have to actually do a better show every time we come around. So it's gonna be different than the last time, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be really, really fucking good because the songs are good, and every time we play in Paris, it's really amazing.
Okay, we hope we will be there also to see you. So we hope you that it will be a great show. Thank you very much for all these informations about the new album, Memorial. I remember that it will be released the 1st September on Silver Lining, and you will be in France in October. So we will be there to see you on live.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, man. Bye.